librarian here with another episode of the Book Report, sharing all the book and library-related news you need to know about this month. So in library news, our big news is that summer reading registration has started as of now. So you can register if you're a child, a teen, or an adult at our special summer reading registration website. So I'll wait till you get a pen so you can write it down. Okay, it's ucplnc.readsquared.com. All right, so after you get through watching this, or even while you're watching it on your phone, you can just go to it and register. It's really quick and easy. And the best thing is, if you register now, this year, you don't ever have to register again. You're automatically in there. All right, and so the kickoff for summer reading is on June 3rd. It's going to be at the main library in Monroe, and since the theme this year is Build a Better World, we're having 11 nonprofit local organizations come that build a better world for Union County. And we're also, the Friends of the Library are going to be there and doing an Alex's Lemonade stand to raise money, and they're going to have some baked goods that you can also buy. And I'll be there walking around talking to people, asking them what they do, and Facebook Living the thing. So if you can't come, watch on social media, but you should come. It's going to be really cool. And we have events planned for summer reading all summer long. Our June program guide comes up next month because that's the beginning of June. I know, I can't believe it either. So be sure and grab that next week. All right, so let's get to the books. First one is Saints for All Occasions by J. Courtney Sullivan. It's a novel about the hope, sacrifice, and love between two sisters and the secret that drives them apart. Nora and Teresa Flynn are 21 and 17 when they leave their small village in Ireland and journey to America. Nora is the responsible sister. She's shy and serious and engaged to a man she isn't sure she loves. Teresa is gregarious. She is thrilled by their new life in Boston and besotted with the fashionable dresses and dance halls on Dudley Street. But when Teresa ends up pregnant, Nora is forced to come up with a plan. A decision with repercussions they are both far too young to understand. 50 years later, Nora is the matriarch of a big Catholic family with 4 grown children, including Patrick, Nora's favorite, the beautiful boy who gives her no end of heartache. Estranged from her sister and cut off from the world, Teresa is a cloistered nun. Twist. Didn't see that coming. Living in an abbey in rural Vermont, until, after decades of silence, a sudden death forces Nora and Teresa to confront the choices they made so long ago. A graceful, supremely moving novel that explores a fascinating, funny, and sometimes achingly sad ways a secret at the heart of one family both breaks them and binds them together. So it's an indie next pick for May. It's also on the spring book list from the Washington Post, as well as Glamour's list of new books by women you're guaranteed to love this summer. The Denver Post picks it as one of the 38 books we can't wait to read this spring. And Elle named it as one of their 5 must-read books for your May book club, saying it is for readers ripe for a pre-summer blockbuster that delivers an engrossing family drama with feisty humor and transformative tough love. NPR's Roundtable also featured it in the book pick section, calling it a moving, unforgettable novel. Captivating. All right, next one is Since We Fell by Dennis Lehane, who you will probably know by Mystic River. And just like Mystic River, this one is going to be a movie coming soon. After a very public mental breakdown, Rachel Childs, a once tenacious globe-trotting journalist, now lives as a virtual shut-in. In all other respects, however, she enjoys an ideal life with an ideal husband, until a chance encounter on a rainy afternoon causes that ideal life to fray. As does Rachel's marriage, as does Rachel herself. Sucked into a conspiracy thick with deception, violence, and possibly madness, Rachel must find the strength within herself to conquer unimaginable fears and mind-altering truths. By turns heartbreaking, suspenseful, romantic, and sophisticated, Since We Fell is a novel of profound psychological insight and tension. It is Dennis Lehane at his very best. So like I said, DreamWorks bought the film rights even before the book was published, and Lehane is going to write the screenplay himself. Entertainment Weekly picked it as one of their 19 books you have to read in May, and The Guardian included it on their list of the best recent thrillers. The Denver Post counted it as one of their 38 books that we can't wait to read this spring. And Fast Company put it on their creative calendar of 77 things to see, hear, and read this May. It's on the spring book list compiled by the Washington Post and Amazon Editor's Top 20. Booklist and Kirkus also gave it a star, and Booklist said that Lehane hits the afterburners in the last 50 pages. He produces one of crime fiction's most exciting and well-orchestrated finales, while Kirkus calls it a crafty, ingenious tale of murder and deception. All right, next is Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman, which is also been bought. The movie rights have been bought for this one too by Reese Witherspoon, who may also star in it. So meet Eleanor Oliphant. She struggles with appropriate social skills and tends to say exactly what she's thinking. Nothing is missing in her carefully timetabled life of avoiding social interactions, where weekends are punctuated by frozen pizza, vodka, and phone chats with Mummy. But everything changes when Eleanor meets Raymond, the bumbling and deeply unhygienic IT guy from her office. When she and Raymond together save Sammy, an elderly gentleman who has fallen on the sidewalk, the three become the kinds of friends who rescue one another from the lives of isolation they have each been living. And it is Raymond's big heart that will ultimately help Eleanor find the way to repair her own profoundly damaged one. Smart, warm, uplifting, Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine is the story of an out-of-the-ordinary heroine whose deadpan weirdness and unconscious wit make for an irresistible journey as she realizes the only way to survive is to open your heart. It is also an Indie Next pick for May, and In Style named it as one of the 7 books you won't be able to put down this month. Booklist gave it a star and said, move over, Ove, there's a new curmudgeon to love. It's doing well on audio too. Audiophile just gave it an earphones reward. And like I said, Reese Witherspoon's making a movie, so you should probably check it out. All right. The Garden of Small Beginnings by Abby Waxman is our next one. Lillian Gervin has been a single mother for 3 years, ever since her husband died in a car accident. One mental breakdown and some random suicide thoughts later, she's just starting to get the hang of this widow thing. She can now get her 2 girls to school, show up to work, and watch TV like a pro. The only problem is she's becoming overwhelmed with being underwhelmed. At least her textbook illustrating job has some perks, like that vegetable gardening class her boss signed her up for. Apparently, being the chosen illustrator for a series of boutique vegetable guides means getting your hands dirty, literally. Wallowing around in compost on a Saturday morning can't be much worse than wallowing around in pajamas and self-pity. So after recruiting her kids and insanely supportive sister to join her, Lillian shows up to the LA Botanical Garden feeling out of her element. But what she'll soon discover, with the help of a patient instructor and a quirky group of gardeners, is that into every life a little sun must shine, whether you want it to or not. Kirkus and Library Journal gave it a star, and Bustle included it on their list of 15 spring releases about new beginnings to kickstart the new season. All right, next we have How to Be a Boss by Lilly Singh. And Lilly Singh isn't just a superstar, she's a superwoman, which is also the name of her wildly popular YouTube channel. Funny, smart, and insightful, the actress and comedian covers topics ranging from relationships to career choices to everyday annoyances. It's no wonder she's garnered more than 1 billion views. But Lilly didn't get to the top by being lucky, she had to work for it hard. Now Lilly wants to share the lessons she's learned while taking the world by storm and the tools she used to do it. How to Be a Boss is the definitive guide to conquering life. Make no mistake, there are no shortcuts to success, personal or professional. World domination requires real effort, dedication, and determination. Just consider Lilly a personal trainer for your life. With 50 rules to get you in the game, Lilly's hilarious, bold voice, and it's also packed with photos and candid stories from her journey to the top. Warning, this book does not include hopeful thoughts, lucky charms, or cute quotes. That's because success, happiness, and everything else you want in life need to be worked for, not wished for. In Lilly's world, there are no escalators, only stairs, so get ready to climb. She is listed at number 8 on the Forbes list of the world's top earning YouTube stars of 2015, and she appeared on The Today Show and The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in March. So I don't know, if it's going to teach you world domination, I think I'm going to check this one out myself. Put that in my bag. All right, next one, we have a kid's picture book, The Case of the Stinky Stench by Josh Funk and illustrated by Brendan Kearney. There's a stinky stench in the fridge, and our favorite foodie friends must solve the smelly mystery. Sir French Toast's nephew, Inspector Croissant, begs him and Lady Pancake for help in finding the source of the foul odor. Could it be the devious Baron von Waffle? A fetid fish lurking in the bottom of Corn Chowder Lake? Featuring the same delectable rhymes, wordplay, and art that won critical raves for Lady Pancake and Sir French Toast, which is hilarious. If you haven't read the first one, you need to check it out too. There's even an actual red herring in this one. This fun follow-up is an absolutely tasty treat for kids, and adults will find it hilarious too. I know I did. All right, the last one is a very special one, but I'll get to the special part after I tell you what the book's about. So Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. The daughter of a prominent samurai, Mariko has always known her place. She may be an accomplished alchemist whose cunning rivals that of her brother Kenshin, but because she is not a boy, her future has always been out of her hands. At just 17 years old, Mariko is promised to Minamoto Raiden, the son of the emperor's favorite consort, a political marriage that will elevate her family's standing. But en route to the imperial city of Eineko, Mariko narrowly escapes a bloody ambush by a dangerous gang of bandits known as the Black Clan, who she learns has been hired to kill her before she reaches the palace. Dressed as a peasant boy, Mariko sets out to infiltrate the Black Clan and track down those responsible for the target on her back. Once she's within their ranks, though, Mariko finds for the first time she's appreciated for her intellect and abilities. She even finds herself falling in love, a love that will force her to question everything she's ever known about her family, her purpose, and her deepest desires. And Publishers Weekly gave it a star review. So, what's so special about it is that the author, Renee Ahdieh, is local to Charlotte, and she is coming to the Main Library in Monroe on Tuesday, May 30th at 6 o'clock to talk about the book and answer some questions by yours truly. And you can buy a book and get it signed by her and just meet a really cool author. So I highly recommend you coming. That's, like I said, Tuesday, May 30th at 6 o'clock. Be there. Or you can watch it a little on Facebook Live, but I encourage you to come because it's going to be awesome. All right. I think that's all the books and a little bit of the news because we got a lot of stuff going on in June. But check our website, check our Facebook, our YouTube. Yeah, there's some stuff on there. And Twitter and Instagram because we're doing stuff all the time. So that's it for me this month. And I hope to see you at the library. And until next month, keep reading, Union County.